All right, we welcome you back to Burns Gambo here on the flagship home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader. News that we talked about late last week became official today. Press conference has just wrapped up about an hour and a half ago. And joining us right now, the newest member of the Arizona Diamondbacks, we are excited to have Eduardo Rodriguez joining us here on the Burns Gambo show. Eduardo, this is Dave. I'm Dave. This is Gambo. Welcome to the show and congratulations on the deal, man. Welcome to town.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be here now.
Yeah, excited to have you. You're going to be a welcome addition to this rotation. The Diamondbacks could definitely use your help. Hey, before we talk about you and your journey here, I've got to ask you, because I haven't asked a player this yet. What did you think as a player when Shohei Ohtani signed for $700 million?
I mean, I really feel happy for him and for all the players who are going to go on a free agent after him. Because that's a big gap for all the guys who are going to come on a free agency. I really feel happy for him, for his contract, and for all the money that he's going to make. I really feel happy for him.
Were you shocked at that number, just like blown away by $700 million?
Yeah, I mean, $700 million. Like, who is not shocked with that? I'm really excited for him. Like, I was shocked. Like, wow. I was like, wow, this is a lot of money right there.
Is he worth it?
I really feel happy for him.
Is he worth that type of money? You played against him.
I mean, I play against him, see him pitching and hitting, and he's worth it. He's a guy that is just special, He's a guy that it feels like he's from another planet.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. He's an alien from outer space. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like I never see a guy hit and pitching that well, so I can call him he's from another planet.
Yeah, I love it. Eduardo Rodriguez, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo show. All right, enough about him and enough about them. Let's talk about you and let's talk about the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about why you chose the Arizona Diamondbacks. What did they tell you that you wanted to hear to make you want to join this team?
I mean, the first part of it, the most important for me is my family, and I'm going to have the opportunity to be year around with my family, and I can't wait for that. And the second part of that is these guys just coming out of the World Series. I've been in the World Series in the postseason already, so I know how it feels. They was part of it. I see most of the games, and I know that the team that we're going to have over here now, I can call it we. The team that we're going to have over here, all the players, everything, all the energy. So I know the hunger they have for winning the World Series. So I really want to be part of it. I want to be part of that package that is going to end up winning the World Series here next year.
How many teams were you talking to, and ultimately, how long did it take you to make your decision on where you wanted to go?
I can tell you the number, but I really talked to some of them. To make the decision was as soon as I'll be honest with you, as soon as I start talking with the side of stuff with the Arizona Diamondbacks, I was like, they're my top priority. They're my top priority in every way. Like I said, number one priority was the family part. Second after was the team that they had. There was Mike and Tori. I mean, I had a really good relation with both of them when they was in Boston. So the pack was together. The whole pack was together. And as soon as my agent told me Arizona is calling, I was like, yeah, get the phone and start working with them because I really want to go to Arizona.
Look, I have a lot of respect for you putting family first. I really do, because many of us don't do that. We don't. The work-life balance is so hard. You had a 2-hour meeting with the Diamondbacks at the winter meetings, and, I'm sure they asked you about the time when you stepped away from baseball to concentrate on your family. So how were you able, how did you explain it to them to make sure that they were comfortable with your decision at that time?
I mean, easy, because we all have families. We all want to be with the family in every way. Too good and too bad. We always want to be with the family and do the best for families. So, like I say, I had a really good relation with Tori and Mike, and I had that conversation and that meeting with them. Explained to them everything, and they see the truth to it, and with they literally choose me and decided to go for it. And I decided to go for it, and we're here right now.
I had a conversation when you signed here with your former manager with the Tigers, A.J. Hinch, who spoke so highly of you, just so proud of you, said that you guys are going to absolutely love him. He's a terrific pitcher. He's a great human being. He's a great father. So A.J. said just so many great things about you. So, I really feel you're going to fit in very well here in this Diamondbacks clubhouse.
I mean, yeah, everybody told me about how the way the clubhouse is here, how everything is over here, and how they do things over here. I really want to fit over here, and I know like the way that my personality and the way that they describe me, everything here, I think I'm gonna fit really good.
One of the things, you negotiated that right. You negotiated the right to be able to say no to certain teams. And you did that at the trade deadline with the Dodgers. I know you loved Detroit. You loved it there. I think you had just built a house there. But you put that no trade clause contract in your negotiation. So it's hard for me to see somebody think that that's a negative, that you said no to the Dodgers when that's something that you actually negotiated for.
I mean, now that I literally asked me some of the same question in the media, and like I told them, like it was a couple of reasons why I say no to that trade, and the number one reason was, like I said in the beginning, was my family, because they literally just moved by a month before the trade deadline. They literally just moved to Detroit, and my wife and my kids, they don't know too much about Detroit, about the whole region and everything, the schools and all that. So like I really don't want to go far away from them. So like they told me you're gonna get Troy. I was okay. If I'm gonna get Troy, at least it's gonna be one of the teams that's not on my trade list. So like going to LA is gonna be like 4.5 hours from Detroit. So I'm far from my family, and they just got there. So like that was part of the big decision. That was the biggest part that I decided to say no to the Dodgers.
Well, listen, we hate the Dodgers here, just so you know. We hate the Dodgers. So the fact that
I know you guys all happy
we hate them. And listen, I know you don't like them either, okay? Go back to that World Series that you played against them. So you're going to fit in right here. Not liking the Dodgers is something that we do very well here in Arizona. So welcome to the club.
Hey, I feel you. Because like that's the way that I was feeling in Boston with the Yankees. So I feel you. I know how it is.
Well, see, now you just went. Okay, here's the problem: is that Gambo's a Yankees fan, so now I'm a little worried that all that goodwill that we just built up. I
heard he didn't like the Dodgers, and we don't like the Dodgers, so I think he's on our. That's great.
So the Yankees thing doesn't bother you. You're cool with that? Okay,
he played in Boston.
Sure.
I expect him to not like the Yankees, but we hate the Dodgers, and he doesn't like the Dodgers, and I think it goes back to that World Series. But I'm on board with that. We don't want to like the Dodgers.
Eduardo Rodriguez is our guest here on the Burns and Gambo show. Tell me about. For you, the process, there were reports that you went down in the winter meetings personally to like talk to these teams, and you mentioned a conversation with the Diamondbacks. Did you have conversations with other teams to kind of assure them, hey, everything's fine, everything's cool, this is why I did this, and to kind of get that understanding built with all of them?
No, I mean, like I say, like I was looking for a team that I can be like on a good organization, that they can treat me like a family, not just like a machine, like a guy to go up there and just pitch. You know what I mean? I like to be in an organization where I feel like a family, where the co-house feels like a really good like family all together, like teammate, the chemistry. I mean, the way they treat my family, the way they treat the players, the way they do things here. You know what I mean? So like I had kind of looking for that on every meeting that I have in the winter meetings. And I see all that in Arizona, and I picked the right team. I spent here the last 2 days, and then I already started to feel that all that they offered to me on those meetings,
Yeah. Well, Eduardo, we're happy to have you here. Congratulations on the deal. Congratulations to you and your family. And we look forward to talking with you a little later on during spring training, and maybe we can relive the hate we all have for the Dodgers. How about that?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Eduardo,
we'll see you guys in the spring training.
Sounds good. Thanks, Eduardo. Eduardo Rodriguez, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo show. I like him.
I do,
He's
too.
He's going to fit right in. I like that dude.
He does.
Yeah, that'll work. That's going to work.
He hates the Dodgers.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.